about starting a business from the comfort of your own home, we have tips to help you manage a successful home-based business. All this and much more on Good Money. Welcome back to Good Money. I'm Tanya Rivero in New York. With the turbulent economy, many Americans are finding new ways to find some stability in the job market. One way to do this is by becoming your own boss. Here to talk to us about how we can start our very own businesses in our homes is Marianna Olszewski, author of Live It, Love It, Earn It. Marianna, welcome back to Good Money. It's great to see you again.
Thank you for having me.
So you have some tips for folks who want to start a business from home. And the first thing you say is change your ways. Go from being fuzzy to being firm, right?
Yeah, and basically the first step if you do want to create your own business is to take your ideas out of your head and put them down on paper in black and white so you can see them, so they're clear and they're real.
Right.
Once they're real and they're down on paper, you can then tweak them and change them and take action.
Right. You really have to clarify what your goal is here, right?
Exactly. You have to get the ideas out of your head, because so many women I meet say, oh, I'm going to start my own business, and then a year later I say, how's the business going? And they say, I've never started it, I don't know how to start. So we need to take the fuzzy ideas out of our head and make them real by putting them down on paper.
And another thing that you need to do, or you need to sort of spruce up, is your resume, right? You need to really think about that.
You need to think about your resume, but also I say think outside your resume, think outside the box. There's so many things that you can do if you're in a corporate America job that you might be able to do from your home that are totally different. Follow your passion. What is it that you really want to do? Do you want to start a jewelry business? Do you want to be a web designer? Do you want to do PR and marketing from your home? You can take all these different things and do them. And for instance, Martha Stewart created her incredible business from her kitchen table, and you can do that too.
But do you need to have a knowledge of how a business is run? I mean, it's one thing to have a great idea, a great passion, but do you need to have some kind of understanding?
Well, understanding of a business, I always say to do due diligence about what's going on in the industry or the business that you want to do. For instance, if you want to start a jewelry business and you've never really done that, you need to talk to some friends, network, and see how they're doing their business. Get a mentor, get a model, and see how they're doing their business, and then put together a short business plan. And when I say short, I mean 5 or 6 pages, not as thick as a phone book. And the business plan is so that you know and you're clear about your business idea and your financials. And also if you want to have outside investors or cash. But the main thing a business plan is for you, so that you're clear about your business. And that's a lot of things people don't understand about business plans. It's really for you.
That's good to know. Let's say, however, you don't have some overriding passion and you're looking for a business to get into. You say, where are good places to look?
Well, right now I would say look at some growing trends and some growing industries. And right now the baby boomers are getting older and elder care services are increasing. So I would say look to see if you can do maybe personal services for elder care. For instance, maybe grocery shopping or physical therapy for them, or maybe a help service for placement for elder care help, or maybe even doing retirement plans or estate planning if you're an accountant, a lawyer, a life insurance specialist. All these things can be done from your own home.
Right, and it's important, I guess, to keep in mind that you do need to network when you're starting a business. And one thing that a lot of people may overlook is that you can do a lot of networking electronically, correct?
Oh, there's so much networking electronically, and it's right now when you're starting your business from home, the most important thing is that the startup costs are very low. And if you want to get the word out, you can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Twitter, you can do it on LinkedIn. You can also go to some sites for women organizations that do a lot of networking, like socialdiva.com is an exceptional one, or Step Up Women's Network. And you can do a lot of networking through women's services and also online networking that can help you with your business.
Now, let's say you're a little intimidated to go it alone. Maybe this is your first time doing this, trying this. Do you advise going into business with a partner, or can that be too difficult?
Well, I think you can go into business with a partner. A lot of partnerships remain for 10 or 15 years, but a lot of partnerships, like marriages, also go into divorce, and 50% of them will probably collapse. But if you do have a partner and you both have the same passion and you both have the same vision for the business, then you can go in it together. If you have two different businesses, you're more likely, there's more likely to be a divorce in the business very soon.
I would imagine it depending on the type of person you are, because if you're one of these people who works well alone, go it alone. But if you need someone else there to keep you disciplined, to sort of, you know, that you can check in with and make sure you're doing what you need to do, then a partner might be useful that way.
A partner is very useful. When I started my first business, I had a silent partner, which is that I needed money for my business. I didn't have any startup capital, and he gave me the money, and he also gave me direction in what to do, but he wasn't a day-to-day business partner. So there's really...
That sounds like the dream partner, right? Gives
exactly.
you the money and says, do what you want to do. Yeah.
So you can have a silent partner, but the most important thing is to have a business plan so that you can tell your partner what you're doing, or if you're asking for money, so that you can show him why you need the money. And the most intimidating thing I find for women who I talk to about businesses is to start their financial plan, like to put it down on paper. How much expenses do you have? How much is your income coming in? And to really put that down for 3 or 4 years, so that you know and you can show it to your partner or your business investor.